Okay, I should be back on now. I do apologize, everyone, for the disconnection. That was not, that is, I was not expecting to happen. I do apologize for that, guys. I'm not expecting it to disconnect on me, but that's what happened. OBS disconnected. Let me put a message in for you guys, so those who can't see it. But I am back, so let me just make sure everything is working on my end, and we will continue with the game. Okay, everything seems to be working, so we will continue with the game. It's gonna be it's a scuff stream today, but then again, it's not a true stream without scuff. Okay, just making sure, double checking, make sure everything is working correctly, and everything should be working. Yep, OBS, it did it again. OBS just doesn't want us to have a smooth stream today. But it happens without reason, and I don't understand why it does, but it was happening multiple times. This is only the first incident, but if it was happening like multiple times, like that one time I was trying to stream, like I don't know what it was that day, but I can tell you right now that it really stressed me out a lot when I was streaming one time and OBS disconnected, and I thought, oh, it just doesn't I'll reconnect, but like not even 2 seconds in after I restart, it would disconnect again. I don't know what it was on that day, but it was just horrible, a horrible day for streaming.
They're messing with your head. I expected more, mainlander.
You're a bit shorter than I expected.
Nolus is coming for Vastir! Take the seed, Mainlander. We can avoid the dread sails by using the back exit.
Take the seed to Vastir. It will be safe there.
Looks like Stefan got his armor back. A little late to the party, stream elements.
Scout, behind us!
Calm yourself. I am Captain Silvane of the Gilded Blades. Sea Lord Nalos escaped me, curse his eyes. I learned two things you should know. The Fire Song also seek the Stone Law relic, and Nalos plans to attack Vastir soon.
I appreciate the warning. Let's continue this outside.
Remember my warning. The dread sails are coming for Vastir. Well, my plan almost worked. And you did your part. Even rescued the Lordling and the Druid, I see. Sea Lord Nalos may have escaped my blade again, but I got my crew members back. Better than a leak in the hold, I suppose.
Can you tell us anything about Sea Lord Nalos?
Nothing more to tell. He's got a massive fleet, and it's going to sail straight for Vastir. He's just waiting for the Fire Song to provide their support. That won't come until they get the Stone Law relic. At least that's what Nalos indicated.
Well, we got one of the seeds that they're after, so
Gather more of the
it'll be a little
Gilded
difficult for
Blades
them to
from
complete their
wherever
plan.
Nalos stashed them. Then wait for another chance to kill the bastard. Who knows? Maybe I'll come to Vastir, since I know Nalos will be there. As long as we share an enemy, I'm on your side. Shouldn't you take that relic someplace safe? Everyone seems rather concerned about the silly old things. It's the richest port on Galen, overflowing with plunder. Any pirate lord would gladly sack it if they thought they stood a chance. With the power of the Fire Song at his side, Sea Lord Nalos believes he can succeed. He also has a higher ambition. Nalos wants to be king. Once he captures Vastir, he plans to make
King?
it his
I wouldn't
own.
vote for him.
A large port with stout defenses would give him an island kingdom to call his own. And the power to defy King Orgnum and all the fleets of Piandonia. Because he's a disloyal bastard, the warships and warriors Sea Lord Nalos plans to use to further his own ambitions belong to King Orgnum. They're not his to command, nor is Galen his to rule. I'm here to deliver the king's justice. What? You think I need more than these two? Well, you're not wrong. These are two of my officers, Velerin, first mate of the Mad Maiden, and Kovacs, our quartermaster. Sea Lord Nalos imprisoned them because they were loyal to me.
So what about the rest of the Gilded Blades?
They're scattered throughout the Dreadsail's fleet, forced to obey Nalos because they think I abandoned them. But once word gets around that I'm ready to challenge Sea Lord Nalos, they'll return to my side. Then the Mad...
Oh, didn't mean to end it right there. Wait a bit, but oh well. Okay, that part of that mission is complete, and so to complete the other part, I shall head over here. Oh, I found lava. And no, I did not try to swim in it like you can in Minecraft. I mean, who wants to swim in lava? Ugh. It's not, especially I'm an ice demon. It's not good, and not good for me at all. Because the first thing I would do, I got that close to lava, I'd be freezing it.
We're the best.
And I'm going completely the wrong way. Why does it keep pointing me that way? I want to go over here. Okay, this Nord is obviously drunk.
Sailing for my sisters.
Best to just leave him be and do his fishing. More lava. I don't like this area. Too much lava. Sorry, I had to mute Mikey and I had a really bad cough again. And this cough, it really hurt. Ugh. Curse this dry air. I don't know what it is, why the air is just so dry today.
Druids said to follow the stream. Or was it the trees? Well, I followed something and I spotted you, so this must be the right spot. I think. I hope. Who are you? Sure! I mean, I think so. The trees all look the same, so the sap must be the same too, right? Try that one over there. With those fancy hands of yours, it should be easy to acquire. At least if the forest wraiths don't try to kill you.
Forest wraiths?
Forest wraiths? Where? No, I'm not floating a lichen's width farther. You can fight those horrible forest spirits on your own. You've still got all your limbs after all. The sap tree is just over there in that cave. Don't get squashed like a bug.
Okay. Oh, so that's a 4 strength. Ooh, I like the helm I got. And there's a Thieves' Trove in here. Nice!
Hi! Good to see you again. How do I do that, I wonder? See you, I mean. Oh, wait, sap. You were looking for sap. Did you find any? What makes sap sacred, I wonder? Druids are so funny. Oh no, Jocelyn! I just remembered, she's turning into a tree! We need to get back to Druid Finis. He's going to save her. And maybe me! Druid Finis? He's not here. He's back at Fawn's Thicket. But how come the tree didn't curse you? If I took some sap, it would have blasted me 6 ways to Sundas. Sundas? Is it Sundas already? I thought it was still mid-year.
You seem confused.
Not that I'm aware of. Oh, you mean the forgetting and the rambling and the weird dreams. I have become a glowing ball of light, you know. This could be perfectly natural for someone in my condition. I deserve it. It's my fault after all. I dropped the tablet, slipped right through the fingers I no longer have. I broke it. And if Jocelyn hadn't tried to help me, I'd be the only one cursed. But maybe Druid Finis will save us. Druid Finis and you. Let's head back to Fawn's Thicket.
Okay, so that's where I need to go, is back there.
Archdruid allowed me? Right.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
You want to do what? No! Think it through! Flammable tree bark over here.
But this will go faster if we break up the fire shot.
Ah, the adventurer returns. Bring me the fire shard in the sack,
Okay, let's talk to Jocelyn and Octon.
I think I'm finally mastering this floating thing. I can mostly go where I want now. Except when the wind blows. Still need to get the hang of dealing with a strong breeze. Oh, hi! What were we talking about? On a sprite? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's not as bad as I imagined. It feels like a great weight has been lifted off of me. But that could just be that I'm so much lighter now. No flesh or bones, see? But poor Jocelyn. She looks awfully sad. Jocelyn has never been fond of nature. She prefers the indoors to outside. Hates the bugs and the dirt and the weather. I wonder if we could plant her in a building. That might make this more bearable for her. If we can't break the curse, that is.
hope Druid Venice knows what he's doing. Just be careful of that fire shard. I've seen what a single spark can do to a forest, and I have no desire to become a bonfire. Damn it all, I don't want to be a tree. What's it feel like? Like I'm turning into a tree. My bones are stretching. My skin has turned to bark. My feet are growing roots. If I stand still too long, I'm afraid I'm going to become planted. The druid has to break the curse. He has to! Octon's a ball of light. How do you expect he's doing? He's getting more confused with every passing moment. I suppose I'd find it hard to think if all I had for a head was a pulsating sparkle. Hey, could we get on with the curse breaking now?
You gathered the fire shard and the sap from a sacred tree. Very good. Now we have what we need to perform the ritual. We just need to find the right spot to perform the ritual. And I'll need your assistance. These two are in no shape to help. Not far. I'll show you. We need to go to the spot where they found the tablet. Once we return it, we can set about restoring it. The ritual won't be easy. Nothing about curses ever is. Just one more detail, and we can get on with this.
What detail is that?
The items for the ritual. Give them to me. Then I need you to go on ahead and clear a safe path to the spot I marked on your map. I'll follow with Jocelyn and Octon when the way is clear and prepare the site for the ritual.
Octon, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. It's just... I'm scared.
Don't worry, Jocelyn. I literally forgot all about it until you just mentioned it.
Okay, looks like we're going back into Fawn's thicket. Oh, good. It's not that far.
This is gonna be fun. Stop ignoring us, Venice. We want to help.
What are we doing out here again?
This is where Octon found and broke the tablet. We'll perform the ritual here. Let me see. Fire shards, sap, and tablet pieces. Everything's in order. Oh yes, I almost forgot about the warning.
The warning? What's that?
Druid decorum requires that I fully disclose the potential dangers, no matter how unlikely, to any non-druids taking part in a complex and somewhat lethal ritual. So you must do exactly as I say. One wrong move and...
One wrong move and what?
And we could be afflicted with the same curse that has befallen Jocelyn and Octon. The odds of that happening are infinitesimal, but I feel obliged to warn you just the same. Now, are you ready to begin?
I guess so. What do you need me to do?
Start by setting the fire shard ablaze. Good. Now, heat the sap. Now the most important step. Apply the heated sap to the broken tablet. Follow my instructions Well done, my... Wait. Why haven't they turned back? You performed the ritual perfectly. The curse should have been lifted. Jocelyn and Octon should be back to their old selves by now. Unless... Oh no. The word I was having trouble translating. I know what it means now.
What are you talking about?
The tablet. The part I couldn't translate. Now that the tablet is whole, I see it. In fire and foliage born, what is broken, only one to restore. It rhymes better in Old Druidic. Don't you see? We can lift the curse, but only for one of them.
Oh, that's bull. Why would they do... And see, this is why sometimes I hate curses.
I leave that to you. I must keep the power of the ritual flowing until a choice is made. Talk to both of them, then decide. Will we restore Jocelyn or Octon to their original forms?
Hi! Good to see you again. Why does Jocelyn look so glum? Oh, wait a moment. I remember. The ritual. Something went wrong, didn't it? I knew we wouldn't get out of this that easily. Only one? One what? Oh, that's not fair. I'm pretty sure neither of us wants to stay cursed. Well, if you can only choose one, you have to choose Jocelyn. She doesn't deserve to suffer because I made a mistake. Besides, this isn't so bad. Jocelyn? Is my cousin here too? Did I tell you she hates nature? Abhors it. And trees and flowers make her sneeze. Don't let her become a tree, friend. Please choose her.
See what she has to
What
say.
did the Druids say? Only one of us can be saved? Why is this happening to us? We were just trying to earn a living. That's so unfair. I don't want to be a tree. Well, if only one of us can have our life back, I want you to choose Octon. He's too smart to let his mind turn to mush or light or whatever. Just don't tell him. I'm scared. You must, but don't let him sway you. I want Octon to go back to the way he was. No one should have to lose their mind and turn into a ball of light, especially not someone as brilliant as my cousin. Whatever the two of you talk about, choose him.
I think I'm gonna choose Octon because Octon is the more brighter, and you tell it would be a lot worse for Octon. And who knows? Maybe Octon, with his smarts, might be able to find a way to release the curse on his cousin one day.
Hi! Good to see you again. Only one? One what? Oh, that's not fair. I'm pretty sure neither of us wants to stay cursed. Well, if you can only choose one, you have to choose Jocelyn. She doesn't deserve to suffer because I made a mistake. Besides, this isn't so bad. Please, you have to save Jocelyn too.
I cannot. The ritual has run its course.
I have arms and legs again. And feet! Oh, how I missed my fingers and toes. But what about Jocelyn? She was standing right over there where that tree is, but now she's gone. I don't understand. Is the curse over? What? I told you to choose Jocelyn. You let her become a tree? No. Forgive me, friend. You did what you had to do. I'll make sure Jocelyn has a good life as a tree. And this is for you. Jocelyn will drop fruit on me if I didn't pay our debts. Hi, good to see you. Oops, sorry. Still getting used to being back in my own head. I appreciate everything you did for us. And don't worry, I'll find a way to restore my cousin. I'm sure Druid Finnis will help. Jocelyn will be her old self in no time.
You think you can restore her?
Why not? We restored me. And I'll make it up to Druid Finnis. Give back everything we procured and make amends. He has to help me lift the curse from Jocelyn if I do all that, right?
Well, good luck.
Thanks. In the meantime, I'll get Druid Finnis to show me how to care for Jocelyn. Prune her leaves, water her roots, whatever a tree needs to stay healthy and happy. Things will work out. I just know they will. Jocelyn, don't worry, cousin. I'll find a way to fix things.
Octon seems much more focused than when he was a drifting ball of light. I know he wanted you to save his cousin, but you made the right choice. Jocelyn will make an excellent tree, but Octon would have lost himself in the dazzling brilliance. Curses are complicated, but anything is possible. All we need is faith, right, my friend? I'll show Octon how to care for the Jocelyn tree while I study the tablet and consult with the Stonelore elders and archdruids. We may find a way, eventually.
All right, that quest is done. It sucks I only had to save one of them. I was hoping to save both of them. But who knows? Maybe one day she'll be back to her old self. I mean, if we save one, you can definitely save the other.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornar going to do something?
You know, House Dufort never has these problems on hand.
That's not entirely true. There are those incidents with the Ascendant Order.
Mainlander? Come, tell me what happened at Castle Tenaire. Nerea tells me you saved her from the dread sails at Castle Tenaire, and that you recovered the sacred seed of our circle. Is this true?
Yes, here's your sacred seed.
I can hardly believe it. Too many Eldertide fell to Firesong treachery and Dreadsail's blades. I was sure we had lost our sacred seed as well. I'll hold on to this for now. If Archdruid Orlaith wants the seed, she can pry it from my dead hands.
I wouldn't be surprised if she would try to do that again.
Then we'll give them a fight. The Breton lords and I have our differences, but they build mighty walls. The Eldertide will help defend them. You have my word. Oh, young Sir Stefan wants to speak with you. He said to find him at Castle Mornard. Count Mornard and his son are making plans in the throne room, and Sir Stefan wants you there. You should go. All seeds are a promise, Mainlander. A potential still to come. This seed was a gift from the last Druid king, entrusted to the Eldertide Circle countless ages ago. As long as we guard it, the dream of Kasserine lives. I will not let Orlaith take it. Can you tear down a castle with this seed? No. But symbols have the power we give them. With our seed, the Fire Song could destroy the dream of Kasserine. Show me the spell or sword that can slay an idea, then we can talk.
What will your circle do now?
We will gather our strength within these great stone walls and prepare for the battle to come. My brothers and sisters are scattered, but we will not bow down to the Fire Song or their sea elf allies. All seeds are a promise, Mainlander. A potential.
Oh, we
still
read
to
that
come.
already, so let's go on. Oh wait, I just remembered I also got a lead for scrying, so you come over here to antiquities. Oh, it's for another egg. Nice. Nice. Managed to get 5 out of the 6. That will be a big help. Okay, we got one over there and we got one over there. So, and what's good is they're both near way shrines. There we go. We got it. Now to put this treasure in the house. All right, got another egg. Now to return to High Isle, to the High Isles. Oh, we got something Ledgerman. Light fingers. Ah, nice. For making it easier to pickpocket.
I can't believe the Fire Song betrayed us. Attacking the Drafa. How will that bring the circles together?
The Fire Song will answer for this crime, Dalton. By House Monarch honor, this I so swear.
I don't want vengeance, Feda. I don't want more death. I just want my friends back.
Nice, we got in.
I love when people think their stuff is safe, and you prove them wrong.
Okay, nothing in there. Okay, I need to watch out for the guard.
Sometimes I hear strange things in the darkest hours of the night. Surely just lingering nightmares.
Looks like this one was doing skooma.
My son is returned. Our celebration is in order.
No, Father. The Dreadsails plan to attack Vestir.
What? Mere pirates can't breach our walls.
Once Archdruid Orlaith finds the Stonelore Seed, the Fire Song and the Dreadsails will combine forces and strike. We must prepare.
Druids never seem to wipe their feet.
Okay, nothing of value up here, so back down and to work on the mission.
A storm is gathering, friend. But thanks to you, I'm here to meet it instead of languishing in a Dreadsail cell. And we managed to save Druid Nerea and secure the Eldertide Seed. You have proven your worth yet again. Now we make use of the time we have and prepare the city's defenses. Gather allies and do what we can to keep the sacred seeds safe. But no matter what happens, I'm honored to fight by your side. Here, friend. My father wanted you to have this. The Dreadsails think to breach Vastir's walls. Never. But they might have the numbers to overwhelm us, especially with the Fire Song at their side. We need more defenders to stand with us. By the green, I hope so. Stonelore and Eldertide Druids. They're in as much danger as we are. Perhaps more so because the Fire Song want their sacred seeds. We need them to help us defend the city. And that's where you come in. While I help my father prepare the city's defenses, I want you to find the Archdruids and secure their assistance. In exchange, they'll gain a place to protect their wounded and their seeds. Start with Archdruid Raval of the Stonelore Circle.
Okay.
Archdruid Raval is in the Vine District, the Druid section of the city. He should be able to tell you where to find Archdruid Elec once you secure his agreement to help. Meanwhile, I have much to do to prepare the city for the coming assault.
Wait, why is it telling me to that one? That's not the one I want.
Anytime they tell me to sweep out here, There's important discussions going on inside.
A dance is always welcome in the city of Bastia.
I was wondering if I'd see you again, adventurer. Ah, Druidkin. I heard what you did. How you secured the Eldertide seed and returned it to the care of Archdruid Elec. Once again, you proved to be a true friend of the Druids. But
Well, I do what I can to help. That and get rewards as well.
Stefan needs to bolster his army, and wants to do so with the Stone Lore and Eldertide. I suppose that makes some sense. We can defend ourselves. And it is our third circle that has gone rogue. I can pledge the Stone Lore to this cause.
What about the Eldertide?
Let me talk to Elec. If anyone can convince him to bring his people to the city to help defend its walls, it's another Archdruid. Instead, I want to send you to Glimmerton.
Oh, right. But what's in Glimmerton?
Laurel and most of Galen's Stone Lord Druids are in Glimmerton. Inform her of the plan, and tell her to prepare our circle for war. I'll meet you there after I convince Archdruid Elec to do the same. The village lies directly north of Vastir. Perfectly. I gave it to Free for safekeeping. As a spirit forged from Ifre's will, who better to protect something so sacred? They've been quite curious about it. Said they felt a connection and wanted to study the seed. You'll have to ask Free yourself. I returned to Vastir right after delivering the seed. The way Free communicates is still perplexing. I believe we learn more about one another with every passing day, but many mysteries remain. The request came from Stefan, and my circle loves him as one of our own. Plus, the Fire Song attacked us as well, and we feel a responsibility for our misguided brethren. Besides, I am their Archdruid, and I have already agreed. The matter is settled.
All right. Let's head to the next spot where we need to go. First, I'm gonna go to the Way Shrine, and then see where I have to go. You gotta love fast travel. It makes things so much easier. Okay, that's where I'm heading. Are you going the right way? Yes, I am.
Ah, Aethie, isn't this place wondrous? I'm positively enchanted by the primitive styles of the architecture.
You're
What
not
could it
paying
all
me for
mean?
conversation. No amount of coin would be enough to respond to your mindless ranting.
Ah, here I thought I so expertly captured the local culture as to render me invisible. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You must have recognized my dashing smile from the tone back then.
Okay.
Ignatius Gallinus, famed scholar, charmed I'm sure. It is my duty as a scholar to transcribe the wilds of this forbidden island, so the rest of Tamriel may imagine its savageries from the comfort of their studies. It has bested me once before, but by the divines, I won't fail again. A simple misunderstanding between myself and the local Druids. They mistook my gestures for rudeness, and, well, we shouldn't dwell on the past. I'm sure all has been forgiven by now.
Is that why you brought a bodyguard?
Aphie, protect me? Preposterous. No, she's here to assist with menial tasks that could otherwise impede my research. Speaking of which, I must be off soon. This has been a lovely reprieve, but there is much left to record. Very well, but don't dawdle too much. There's scholarly pursuits to be done.
I'm starting to think that I've been underpaid for this job. Didn't expect to have to tolerate so much inane nattering. Yes, but if I had known how much endless prattling I'd have to endure, I'd never have taken the contract. No amount of coin is worth this dolt's interpretations of rock carvings and moss readings. I'm at my wit's end.
So then why don't you just leave him?
I've been sorely tempted, believe me, but my honor and my conscience tells me leaving this fool to his own devices would be a death sentence. One he doesn't entirely deserve. Well, not yet, anyway.
So you're not just in it for the gold?
The gold be damned now. It was the allure of getting out of Skyrim. But now, well, I just have to make sure he doesn't end up entangled by one of those druids, or a chew toy to one of these beasts.
Okay. Oh, and I was about to go the wrong way.
You'll be all right. Just lie still. Think Ifray it's you. I need someone I can trust. The Elder Tide ran afoul of the Path Trader Firesong and their parasitic dread sails in the area. I'm doing what I can to help their wounded. Blight. You look like you have news. What is it?
Archdruid Reval sent me.
That's unexpected. We normally don't get involved with wars and politics, but the Firesong started this. So I guess that makes it a Druid problem. Look, we're practically surrounded by the Firesong and Dreadsails out here. I could use your help. We need to light the beacon that will gather every Stone Lord Druid on Galen to Glimmertarn. However, the Dreadsails grabbed the Everflame torch in a recent raid on the village. We need that enchanted torch to ignite the beacon. The Dreadsails have a beachhead at Broken Oar Cove, just northeast of here on the shore. Retrieve the Everflame torch, and meet me at Vale's Bluff to the west. That's where we need to go to light the beacon. Head to Broken Oar Cove and retrieve the Everflame torch. There's a path to the east that leads down to the shore. Then, meet me at the beacon at Vale's Bluff. Be careful. Our enemy is as thick as weeds once you leave the safety of this village. I've helped the worst of the wounded. Most of them are more shaken than they are hurt. But I doubt they would have survived if they hadn't made it to Glimmertarn. The beacon is used in times of danger to alert the Stone Lord Druids spread across the island and summon them back to Glimmertarn. The enchantment contained in the Everflame torch allows the beacon's light to be seen from anywhere on Galen. Many, many seasons ago. I was so young I barely remember it. I recall being scared. There was some sort of rabid creature roaming the northern half of the island. Anyway, it's rarely used and only in extreme emergencies. I think this counts. I've helped the worst of the wounded. Most of them are more shaken than they are hurt. But I doubt they would have survived if they hadn't made it to Glimmertarn. I think so. But I lost track of Free when the Elder Tide started pouring into the village. I'm sure they found somewhere safe to hold up. Let's trust in Free. We can check on them after we light the beacon.
All right, we now know what we need to do. Let's get that flame back.
Don't mess with a tree.
All right, we found where we need to go. Ah, we got a new treasure seeker. Oh, I thought it was down below, but it's actually up here.
Amazing. I have to write Magister Irin about this one.
Just ask before taking a cutting. Better if I do it myself.
I'd say he's been through recently, but that scent's known to linger.
Okay. Let's see. Where do I go? Is it down here? Nope, doesn't look like it. This is not the area. Go away, wolves. I said go away, wolves. I'm not interested in fighting you. Okay, there has to be a way to get over there because that's where it's pointing me towards. No, you're not supposed to stop me. How do I get to where I'm supposed to go? I mean, it's pointing me right. Maybe if I go back, I can find the path because I'm completely lost.
If that ship leaves Windrak, it'll be too late for me to catch that Khajiit.
It's just pointing me back here, and I don't see a way. Unless it's down there. Yep, I expected that to happen.
Stay strong. I'm not losing you.
These shores could be ours soon enough.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get to my location. Which I don't know how to get to because it does not even because it will not show me on the map. It shows it on the map, but it doesn't. But I see no entrance to the close to the location. And I wish these enemies would buzz off. I'm not in the mood to fight them. I'm trying to get to my objective. Let me move. Come on. Why can't these enemies take a hit? I'm not interested in fighting them. I wish the devs would actually, when they come to a game, instead of making it to where all enemies attack them, if they go like just right past them and don't like attack them, then they don't attack. Oh, come on. Where is the location for this thing?
You're not paying me for conversation. Another coin will be enough to respond to your mindless ranting.
This is irritating. I mean, I get to the spot, yet I can't see the marker. And there's no pathway up to the marker.
The beacon's ready. Do you have the torch?
I would love to talk to her if these enemies would buzz off. And there was a way up to where I need to go. Where's the stupid path? I mean, the marker is right here, and I look on the map and I see no indication of how I can get up. Oh wait, I think I see something. Trying to see if I can go around. Ah, finally found her.
It's worse than I thought. I saw more than my fair share of bodies on the way here. I'm sure you did too. If we don't hurry, those poisonous thorns will have the numbers to overwhelm Glimmertarn. Blight! Of course. Why else surround us? Why else steal the Everflame torch? At least they haven't made it to the beacon. It's ready. It will call the Stone Lord to Glimmertarn like a songbird guiding them home. Did you get the Good. Then go ahead and ignite the beacon. Hurry. before any of those dreadsails spot us.
Okay, where's the beacon? The beacon is lit! Gondor calls for aid.
And prepare my people for war.
Lit the beacon. Good work, Laurel. Ah, Druidkin, thank you for assisting Laurel. I spoke to Elec, and he agreed to bring his Eldertide to help defend Vastir, so I made my way here to lead my own people to this city. But first, we must attend to the matter of the Sacred Seed.
What about the Sacred Seed?
I'd like you and Druid Laurel to make sure the Seed and Free are all right. Laurel believes Free took it to Cloage, an old cave they visited often since coming here. We had mostly forgotten about the cave, but Free seems drawn to the place. By Ephraim the Green, I can rally my people and the Eldertide who seek refuge here. I need you and Laurel to check on Free and the Seed. With the Dreadsails and Firesong scouring the area, it's only a matter of time before they're discovered. Cloage is just to the east. Please hurry. If the Firesong find that cave, they'll stop at nothing to capture Free and our sacred seed. Not a great deal, unfortunately. It may have had some significance in the past, but now it's just an abandoned, overgrown cave. No one paid it much mind until Free arrived at the village. You know, I never had the opportunity to ask. Free did love to explore the place, though. Took Druid Laurel along a few times, I believe. Perhaps she can tell you more. The beacon has been ignited. I must give our druids time to make the trek from all points on the island. Plus, we have weapons to gather, supplies to pack. Don't worry. We'll get to the city before the attack begins in earnest. This is Stone Lord territory. My people know paths and trails that should allow them to avoid most of our enemies. And if all else fails, they know how to fight. That's why Stefan asked for our assistance in the coming battle. Laurel, go with our friend. Make sure Free is all right. Begin gathering your belongings. We'll make for Vastir once everyone has arrived.
An outsider? Well, if this is Ifray's will. Outsider, I fear for my wife, my Gwenaël. A group of Firesong Druids attacked our home in Ifray's path. I managed to escape the slaughter, but Gwenaël's still in there. I tried to go back for her, but the path has grown more dangerous. Yes, outsider. Animals lash out. The spirit motes that once inspired us blanket the land in a thick fog. The spirit of the path may be injured or frightened. I do not know what the Firesong want or how they turn my home against me. The spirit of Ifray's path. We call it the Chronicle. We Eldertide made our
The Chronicle?
here to care
What about
for
the
and tend to
Chronicler?
the spirit. Outsider, I'm trusting you. I'm putting my wife's safety in your hands. The entrance to the path is just over there. I'll meet you on the steps down into the Sacred Valley. There we can find out what happened to my Gwenail. But first, besides the fire song Druids, the very air is thick with spirit motes. You'll see them once we enter the valley. The worst are the animals, though. They frighten me.
What animals would that be?
Crocodiles, wolves, ursocs, among others. The animals in the path are usually docile. We feed them, care for them. Now they attack without provocation. For things to be so out of balance, it goes against my understanding of nature. It started after their attack, but I've never seen a druid who could control the spirit motes before. Only the Chronicle commands them, chooses when to release them, and what story they carry. I have no clue what's happening here. Yes, we're members of the Eldertide Circle. You're fortunate that I need your assistance. Outsiders aren't usually permitted to set foot in our sacred sites. But Ifray sent you, so who am I to question that?
Well, technically, Ifray didn't send me. I was on my way coming through here.
3. Eldertide, Stonelaw, and Firesong. Stonelaw are adequate druids, but they stay close to betraying the true way. Accepting outsiders? The Firesong are reclusive, but they never attacked other druids before. You're not a druid. You don't belong on the Sisters Archipelago. Still, I'll set aside my animosities for Gwenail. She's my bubbling spring. She soothes the burns of life and cools my harsh temper. We need to save her. I've been searching the perimeter of the path since the attack, and I've seen no one else. I can't believe I left without her. If I'd only stopped to see if she followed, she'd be safe. If she dies, I'll never forgive myself. Ifray's path is a sacred place, with a small community of druids to look after it. Ifray set the spirit here, the one we call the Chronicle. It shares stories with us, shows us events that happened long ago. Through the blessings of the spirit motes, Ifray is the storyteller. All of nature comes from Ifray, but so do our tales and songs. The Chronicle utilizes both aspects of its creator. Articles released by the Chronicle. Normally we breathe in the gift of the spirit and experience the story it wishes us to see. A vision, you might call it. Perfectly safe. Except I've never seen such large clouds of spirit motes before.
It does sound sus.
Oh, Ifray, let no overcast skies or snaring vines cloud the intention of our thoughts.
Before I do, I think I'll go over here.
Hang on. Let's talk.
Okay, before we do talk, I do need to go put. I do need to take another break real quick. So I'm gonna put the BRB back up, and we will continue as soon as I get back. So let me get the BRB up, and I shall leave you with the music of Elder Scrolls Online. Now let me just that and this. Okay. I shall be right back, everyone. In the meantime, enjoy the music of nature of ESO. Okay, everyone, I am back. So we can now continue with ESO. Let me just get rid of that. And we should be good to go.
Light! I saw a group of Dreadsails and Firesong enter the cave just as I arrived. Not sure if they spotted Free or simply got curious, but this isn't good. We need to get in
If
there.
the Firesong
Free
got in
and the
there,
Steam
it is
are in
not
danger.
good. They'll do everything they can to capture Free.
Not that I'm aware of. There are some druid carvings and such, but I haven't had a chance to study them. The whole place is overgrown with vegetation. The cave did fascinate Free, though. Something kept drawing them back here. A few times, yes. I'd try to clean up a little while Free looked around. Sometimes they'd sit and meditate for long stretches. When we find them, this time I'm going to ask what that was all about. Now let's go help Free. Free cleared out a lot since I was last here. That, or the Fire Song have been tearing things down.
Talk about getting stoned.
Wait, vines covered that section before. Is that Free? And those are weirds around them. What does it mean? Look, another marking. We need to examine it.
Don't underestimate that.
Are those? Yes, the sacred seeds. And Free, growing them into a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. Let's keep looking. A druid, holding the staff and gauntlet. And Free places the crown upon her head, just like in the prophecy. We need to find Free. Now. Another marking. Examine it, but watch out for the Fire Song.
Ugh, talk about a shock.
Nice. Too quick for them.
Look, a ward protects that far door. Did Free cast that? We need to find a way to open it. Free used an ancient druid trick. I've seen this before. There should be 2 druid stones in here. If we turn them, there should be another stone nearby. Let's look around. That did it. The door should be open now.
And there's a fire song that I need to take care of.
That's impressive. big or too bad for us to handle.
Look, that's Free on the other side of the chamber.
Talk to Free, okay. Where is Free?
It worked. Secrets remain buried. They gnash with sharpened teeth, claw at the doors. But now, Druid laurel, lavender and wood smoke, familiar. And you, battle on the touch of leaves. I kept seed safe, but protections wither. Free is free. Place made by Druid King. Sanctity. The walls taught me. Told me who I am. The sower of the sacred seeds. Curator of the regalia. When season is right, I will grow them from the seeds. Expected the seed to be safe here. It was not.
Are the sacred seas really the regalia of the Druid King?
The Druid King called Free from the green. Bound us to one day reforge the regalia. Sow the seeds when 3 circles become one. That is my purpose. A tender to the garden. But events are uncertain. The seed is not safe. Even here. What can we do?
The Stone Lord Druids are going the Vastir, and the seed should be safe there.
Good. I am thinned, tired, wilting. I have grown too tall. Take the seed to Archdruid Raval. His to nourish now, to protect, slip within the walls, face the storm. Claim the seed and let us leave this place. The seed rests just over there, safe, waiting. A quiet and strong thing, resting in different hands. Give it to Archdruid Raval when we leave here, to take it into the unnatural walls. Yes, long ago, it was a sanctuary, lost to time. But it held answers, the truths of me. The longer I stayed, the more I learned, remembered. My hands alone can ordain. I grow the seeds. That was what the Druid King told me, what the dream tells us all. When the Druids are ready to be whole, streams pouring into one river, not fractured, not grasping for seeds with bloody fingers. I am awake, but the season is wrong. I do not know. I just know that I alone can grow the seeds. A ritual, hallowed ground, 3 sacred seeds, 3 powerful symbols. They will sprout a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. The Druid King's regalia. Perhaps for a new king to wield? Magic? No, not like you're thinking. Symbols of office, authority. Only I can grow. Only I can sow the seeds. The sower. Still, we must keep the seeds safe. Archdruid Orlaith must not claim them, just in case I am wrong. I studied. The Stone Lord Druids helped, talked. They were patient, kind. The longer I spend with them, sun on leaves, wide smiles, soft hands, laughter like babbling streams. It gets easier to speak the mortal words. To be.
You did good, Free. But you look exhausted.
Free is
Return to
fine.
Glimmertarn with the seed.
All regrows.
I'll make sure Free gets out of here safely.
Laurel, friend. Take the seed.
All right, we got the seed. That's seed number 2. Now there's only one seed left, and that would be the one belonging to the Fire Song.
The Stone Lord have pledged themselves to the defense of Astir. We leave shortly.
Give Archdruid Raval the sacred seed, Laurel friend. He will keep it safe. Fire and sea will lash the walls of the city, but they will hold. He has told me so.
Our brothers and sisters have arrived, summoned by the beacon. We're just about ready to make the trip to Astir. We will help defend the walls, and in turn, the walls will defend our injured. Now, Free tells me you carry our sacred seed. Despite the efforts of the Fire Song and the Sea Elf allies, we still possess our sacred seed. I fear this means that the assault on Astir will begin soon. Now, Sir Stefan, here. That bodes ill. Perhaps you should speak to him, Druidkin.
All right, I'll speak to Stefan.
Good. Once we hear Stefan's news, I'll order our druids to head for the city. I think Druid Laurel and Free should remain here, however, to guide any stragglers and to keep the nature spirit hidden from Archdruid Orlaith. Thank you again, friend.
Good. I made it before you headed out. Friend, we need to speak. Thank the green I caught you here. I feared I might be too late. The message I bring was too important to give to just anyone. And I know paths across the island that only the druids can walk. But first, what's the situation here? I hoped I could count on Archdruid Raval, but it's good to hear those words. Even with the secret paths, though, it was difficult avoiding our enemies. The wilderness is thick with Dreadsails and Firesong. I assume you helped settle things here.
Yes, I did.
I knew you were the right one to send to Glimmertarn. Thank you for helping.
Ooh, we got a shield and we got some markings.
Here, take this. The least I can do for your continued efforts. Meanwhile, I'll make sure Raval and the Seed get to Astir safely. Now to the reason I came here to find you. I made contact with Captain Siravain. She agreed to help defend Astir, but only if she can recover her ship from the Dreadsails. We'll have to hurry. I fear the Sea Elves and the Firesong will strike soon.
How did you get in touch with the captain?
Well, truth be told, she contacted me. Easier to get a message to Castle Murnard than to find a Sea Elf hiding in the wilderness. When Sea Lord Nalos rejected King Orgnum's orders, he seized Siravain's ship and scattered her crew. She needs our help. Specifically, she requested I send you to help her. She'll meet you on the Castle Tenair docks on the western shore. Do whatever you need to, but make sure she recovers her ship. We need the Gilded Blades when the assault on Astir begins. Go to the docks near Castle Tenair and help Captain Siravain recover her vessel. I'll escort Archdruid Raval back to Astir and incorporate the druids into our defenses. Join us there as soon as you can. By the green, we will weather this storm. House Mornard's knights stand ready. The druids will bolster our defenses, but you must bring the Gilded Blades to aid us. Whatever the Fire Song promised them, the Sea Elves are committed. My scouts spotted an armada sailing toward the city.
Okay, can the city withstand such an assault?
We've never faced such a test, but Vastir's walls are built to withstand punishment. I believe they'll hold and give us the time we need to drive off the invaders. But even the strongest stone can be chipped away at with enough effort. Her message was brief, but she indicated that most of her crew was missing as well. Scattered or captured, she'll need them back to sail her ship. And we need all of the Gilded Blades to help defend the city. Do whatever you can to make that happen. Archdruid Raval, are you and the Stone Lord ready to depart for Vastir?
We are. Laurel,
okay.
Take free and hide in the wilderness. They cannot fall into Orlay's hands.
But yes, Archdruid.
But before I do, I'm gonna go over to here.
Storms have mercy. The moats are even thicker now.
Spiders? Oh, no, thank you.
They're all dead. Gwenaël, she's not here. That's some small relief.
No, go away, spider. No.
Druid Senna saw the moat cloud form? It's like nothing I've encountered. We found the last notes of Druid Senna and a group of dead Eldertide. But my Gwenaël is still among the missing. What do you think, outsider? What do your non-Druid senses tell you? Yes, the Chronicle grows plants called Muse Mouths, which release a small amount of spirit motes when we commune with it. The motes show us the stories. They've never threatened or harmed us before, and they never appeared as great clouds either. Other than the thick concentration, I'm not sure. Druid Senna mentioned that the Fire Song caught in the fog lowered their weapons and then marched off as if in a trance. This is very strange. No.
She wasn't among the dead, so she's still alive.
And from the looks of it, they were killed by the Fire Song attackers. They must have been surprised. There are no Fire Song druids among the dead. But there's also no sign of my wife.
But there also could be a possibility that his wife was behind the whole attack.
Not finding my wife could mean anything. All we know is that she's not here. She could be anywhere. But yes, let's go check the waterfalls to the north. That's where Druid Senna's note said the Fire Song druids went after the spirit motes descended. The waterfalls? I'd rather not discuss the waterfalls. That area is very private, not a place for those outside our circle. Still, if that's where the Fire Song druid went, we need to check. There were a lot of them in the raiding party. They must be somewhere. Come on, the waterfall's on the north wall of the valley. Let's keep looking. won't hold her long.
Must go. Join. It calls me. The spirit of the path. It calls to us. We must go. Defend it. Protect it. Attacked. Frightened. It needs us. It must be defended. Defend! Defend!
Wait! Not in there! What? Over here, outsider. It appears that the spirit motes do more than just tell us stories, outsider. That Firesong Druid's mind was clearly being influenced, if not outright controlled. But why is the Chronicle doing this? It never exhibited hostile behavior before.
Yeah, but why aren't they affecting us in the same way?
The blessing I bestowed upon us before we set out must be keeping the motes at bay. Given the power we just saw, I'm not sure how much longer that protection will last. I suppose.
Wait, last doesn't mean it will wear off? That doesn't sound good.
It is a sacred place, outsider. The tunnels lead to ritual chambers, the Musemouth plants, and to the spirit of the path, the Chronicle. Hopefully, my Gwenair is also somewhere inside.
Make sure there aren't any traps.
Look, on that platform. What's a forest wraith doing here?
A forest wraith?
To access the Chronicle, or this is your fate.
No! How could you?
Gwenair. And the Chronicle. Did you see it too? The spirit is trying to tell us something.
Yeah, tell us what happened here.
That was neither story nor ancient history. The Chronicle showed us the recent past. That's never happened before. Yes, I saw it too. The Firesong Druid said something about accessing the Chronicle. Could that be what this is all about? But something we saw plagues me. The orb. That was the Chronicle. But the spirit has never appeared in a vision before.
Very sus. And that must be the Chronicle there.
Outsider, this is the Chronicle. The spirit we communed with. But it's grown dark. Can you feel the anger radiating from it? The sadness? I don't like the looks of this. The Chronicle's always been more emotional than other nature spirits. It comprehends the experience of mortals and feels our emotions vicariously through the stories it shares. I've felt its calm, its joy, and even its grief. But this... Perhaps. But there's a depth to this emotion I've never felt before. It unnerves me. Let's hurry. My Gwenaël is in here somewhere, and my fear for her safety grows with every passing moment. The door is just over there.
Ooh, time for another vision.
You refuse to give us Ifre's gift? Very well. We will just kill you and take the Chronicle.
We can't just give you the Chronicle. The spirit is bound to this sacred place.
Then we'll cut the Chronicle from the roots and... What's happening?
Spirit motes.
Spirit motes saved Gwenaël? Why did the Firesong want the Chronicle?
All right, leveled up. Level 42.
I hope I helped.
Wait, what? I was supposed to talk to him?
The Chronicle blessed us with another vision. We saw the Firesong attack Eldertide, threaten us to gain possession of the Chronicle. All this bloodshed. That could explain why the spirit feels so guilty. But the motes, it saved Gwenaël. Such a high concentration of spirit motes is dangerous. The blessing won't protect us from this. Worse, vines seal the doors beyond. I think I have an idea, though. The muse-mouth plants in the room ahead are bloated, spewing out huge clouds of spirit motes. I can remove the vines that block the door, but I'm too old to withstand the motes in such concentrations. Luckily, I have a few vials of Ifre's rain. Purified water from a sacred waterfall. Gwinnell uses it to awaken those who sometimes get lost in the visions. The water causes muse-mouth plants to shrink and close up for a time. Even ones bloated as much as these should react the same way.
Okay.
It worked. I knew it would.
Okay. That. And we only got one more left. Yeah. Go away, vile plant.
Bring the lightning!
A forest wraith. I expected to find Firesong Druids in here, especially given the size of their invading force. But the wraiths... those creatures only appear in the most dire circumstances. Forest wraith.
Okay, what am I supposed to wait for him to do?
A forest wraith.
Okay, something's wrong because I'm waiting for him to do something and he's just standing there not doing anything. So what am I supposed to wait for him to do? Huh? What do I do? What do I wait for him to do? I mean, he's just standing there and he just says the same thing. See?
A forest wraith.
I think I might have a bug. Yep, I'm definitely going to have a bug because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit out of the game and then reload it and then get back in here real quick. Time, so let me get back in. Okay, let's see if this works and helps. Okay, something else has happened.
What's happening over there? Those druids. They're transforming into forest wraiths. How is that? Gwenaël. No, not you, please. Gwen. A forest wraith. No! My Gwenaël, my guiding light. We were so close to reaching her, and she slipped through my fingers. The spirit turned her into a forest wraith.
Wait, why is she turned into one?
Legends tell us that the Green and its spirits can summon forest wraiths to protect themselves. The Chronicle felt threatened, so it did the same. I'm not sure if this is how all forest wraiths are created, but we saw what the Chronicle did. Possibly. The Chronicle transformed Gwenaël into one of those things. It should be able to turn her back and return her to me. I know I've asked a lot of you, but please, come with me. We need to talk to the Chronicle. Convince it to release her. All right, outsider. Let's go find my Gwenaël and convince the Chronicle to transform her back into my beloved wife. The newly created wraiths went farther into the tunnels. We keep moving, and I'm sure we'll meet up with them shortly. As for recognizing my wife, she may be a creature of darkness now, but I know I'll be able to identify her when I see her.
Yep, looks like I was right. It was a bug that was causing it. Why nothing was happening. No, it's not supposed to do that.
Let's go.
More bloated muse mouths? Use Ifre's rain on these as well.
I fall off? That isn't supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to fall off.
I'll deal with the door.
This is so much better than reading.
There! That's my Gwen just ahead. Gwenail!
Stop! Druids spill blood. No more druids in this story. No more.
Outsider, the Chronicle won't talk to me.
Kinda a little busy right now. No, Elder. Currently busy with a raid that wants to kill me.
Druids attacked. Why spill blood on holy ground? Afraid, confused. Actions
You have to talk to the Chronicle. It's angry with Druids, all Druids, because of what the Fire Song have done. Convince it, Outsider. For Gwenail. For all of us.
Druids attacked. Why spill blood on holy ground? Afraid, confused. Actions come as waves crashing against the shore. Story unclear. Tell again. Druids of the path attacked. Killed. Chronicle shocked. Angry. Spirit motes released. Cannot hold back the wind. Created wraiths to defend the path. Lost control. Cannot stop. Sorry. So sorry. Roots corrupted by blood. Anger. Bindings tainted. Spirit unwell. The Chronicle must end. Use Ifray's rain on roots. Break bindings. Cleanse corruption.
It is the only way. Pour the sacred water. Close the current book. End the anger, the sorrow, the mistakes. This is what the Chronicle wants. What the story needs. Please.
Okay, sounds good to me. I'll do that right away.
Please, Gwen. I know you're in there. Just hold on. Gwenelle, you're back!
Hitov? What happened?
Everything is fine, Gwenelle. Outsider, come. We owe you so much. I can hardly believe my eyes. My Gwenelle, as radiant as the day I first set eyes upon her. I thought I'd lost her. But the Chronicle, the spirit of the path, what a terrible price to pay to set things right.
He told me to pour Ifri's rain on its roots.
You did what it asked of you, what you had to do, but don't despair. I felt its anger slip away. Its intentions were pure, outsider. Things just got out of hand. It was the actions of the Fire Song that tainted the spirit, corrupted it. It used its motes to try to stop the Fire Song, created the wraiths to protect our home. But it knew it went too far. Like a bee whose sting causes its own death. It reacted in desperation. I hope it finds peace now, back in the green. Yes, Gwen is strong. She'll recover quickly. But she would have been lost to me without your help. Please, accept this. You ended a great danger and rescued my Gwenelle from a terrible fate. I just wish the Chronicle was still with us.
And now we have some new rewards.
But my Gwenelle is safe. And all because Ifray chose to send me an outsider. Life is strange, my friend. We'll rebuild. Ask more Eldertide to join us. For too long, we've relied on the Chronicle to show us our past, to tell us our stories. It's time for us to take responsibility for our own memories, I think.
This is the way.
It will be, once the spirit motes disperse and the remaining Fire Song are driven off. Without a spirit, Gwen and I will become the Chroniclers. We'll remember and record our stories and our history. Share it with all who wish to hear.
Did all that really happen? The Fire Song, the forest wraiths.
The Chronicle saved you, in its own way.
It was angry, that much I remember. The bloodshed. Our friends.
We'll grieve for them, and for the Chronicle. We lost a lot this day.
The Chronicle is really gone?
Its final act was to release you, dear Gwen.
What now, husband?
Now, we thank Ifray and tell our own stories.
Oh, we got something in the collections. Let's take a look. Well, back to Galen we go. Okay.
Dishonorable wretches. If they've scratched one piece of her hull, I'll make them suffer. So the Lordling got my message. I doubted he'd turn down the idea of having my ship at his side, but one can never be too certain.
Yeah, if we have her assistance, things will be a lot better.
Prepared to fight. Things are about to get ugly. I intend to make sure of it.
Well, like things weren't ugly already before.
That's right. See it down there? Those bastards chained the Mad Maiden to the dock and placed my crew under guard. The dread sails have already set sail for Vastir. If you want my help in the battle, I need both my ship and my crew. We need to work in tandem. I'll get my crew while you free the Mad Maiden. Cut the mooring lines and drop the harbor chain so we're ready to set sail.
Cut the mooring lines!
They left some slimy eels on guard. Think you're up for it? I knew you had salt water in your blood. Cut the 4 moorings binding my ship, then head to the far dock to release the harbor chain so we can sail to Vastir. You'll have to take the platforms to get down there. Go on. Remember, the moorings need to be cut and the harbor chain needs to be dropped or we're not going anywhere. Take care of that, then we can sail for Vastir. Your lordling will need all the help he can get to withstand the coming assault. I'll meet you on the deck of the Mad Maiden. Don't mess this up.
Geronimo! Don't worry, I'm okay. I just have some broken bones.
This is gonna be fun.
Wait, what? Where did that one come up from? There was only 2 here.
Yeah, that felt good.
What the? Time to board the ship.
I see the moorings have been cut. What about the harbor chain?
Harbor chain, everything's all good.
My ship and I have my crew. What about the harbor chain? If it's still in place, this will be a very short trip. The Mad Maiden is faster than any ship in the Dreadsail's armada. We'll get there in time. And then Sea Lord Nalos and I will have words. Sharp, bloody words. Wait below deck until we dock. The rest of you, weigh anchor. Set sail for Vastir. Everyone, to your stations. Mercenary, get below decks and stay out of the way.
Bastille Cathedral District. Trying to find out where my repair kits are. There we go.
Hold them back. Let no dread sails get past your blades.
The siege has begun. Quickly to Sir Stefan's side. They're all around. We'll deal with these, lordling. Gilded blades, forward!
Friend, we need to find my father.
Thank you.
To the cathedral. We'll be safe there.
There. Father, how goes the battle?
Not well. The city's been overrun.
Where are all these sea elves coming from?
I'm glad to see you and Stefan. We could use your strength. My knights and the Druids have been holding their own, but the Sea Elves, they arrived in such numbers. I need you to find the Archdruids. I think the Dreadsails are hunting them. We heard some of their warbands talking. Something about finding the Druid relics. I'm glad for the warriors, but did they have to bring their damn religion into my city too? Anyway, I need you to find Archdruids Revol and Elec. Keep them safe. I'm not sure about Revol, but I saw Archdruid Elec heading for the old Druid tunnels. Follow those, and you should find him. Lord Bacaro and I are taking people to the cathedral. Besides the castle, it's the most defensible place in the city. Head east, and you'll find an entrance to the old Druid tunnels. Damn things were here long before we built the city. If you find Elec and Revol, send them to the cathedral. We're gathering all the non-combatants there for their safety. Not long. We're holding our own, but the city wasn't built to withstand an armada of this magnitude. The castle and cathedral will endure at least. The rest? I fear we'll be looking at rubble before long if we don't turn back the invaders. We're better off than we would have been if we'd been surprised, and the extra warriors help. The bastards would have taken Vastir quickly without them. We had defenders and a bit of foresight. That at least gave us a fighting chance.
Tell me about these Druid tunnels.
Vastir was built atop an old Druid settlement. The tunnels that extend below the foundations of the city are all that remain of it. Some of them have collapsed over time, but many are still passable. There's an entrance just up ahead to the east.
Send the wounded and any non-combatants to the cathedral. They'll be safe there.
Damn these bloody Reavers!
Into the tunnels we go.
These are the tunnels my father mentioned. The Sea Elves are already here. We must find Archdruid Elec.
Archdruid Elec, take heart, we're with you.
couldn't hold out much longer. Oh, thank you. My strength almost left me at the end. But I failed. I wasn't able to stop them from taking our sacred seed. It's gone. I don't know. We got separated. But they're going after Raval as well. You have to find him. We cannot let the Firesong lay claim to all 3 of the sacred seeds. There's no telling what would happen.
Alright, Lord Picaro is gathering people at the cathedral. Go there, you'll be safe.
The House of the City Gods? Yes, of course. I'll head there immediately. The walls should offer adequate protection. Now go. Help Archdruid Raval. Well, they've barricaded the main streets, but there's a shortcut to the west and up the stairs. Head that way and see if you can find him. And may Ifrei protect you, outsider. Be careful. You have the strength of mountains, but even the sea can wear down stone. Ifrei's grace guides you quickly to Raval's side.
Archdruid Elec, allow me to escort you to the cathedral. Friend, I'll rejoin you once the Archdruid is safe.
Well, look who you found. Care for another blade at your side?
The more the merrier.
Nalos! Time to pay for turning the Dread Sails into traitors! You will fall.
Archdruid Orlaith. Return the sacred seeds.
Let Raval and the seeds go, Orlaith.
You have lost, Raval. Today your blood allows the dream to come to pass.
Druidkin, you must protect Free.
Silence!
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn you!
A new age of green begins here.
Oh, crap.
Father, no!
When next we meet, you will bow to me, the new Druid King.
I'm no help with things like this. Find me when you're finished.
Well, didn't expect that to happen.
No! No! Help me! We have to dig them out!
Barely escaped the collapse. Gods, how did this happen? The cathedral. It happened so fast, I barely escaped the falling stone. I arrived with the last of the wounded when everything started to shake. The Count and Archdruid Alec, they were right in front of me. Oh no. Damn it all. It was terrible. The building started to shake and the stones above trembled. I yelled for everyone to run for the doors. I threw them open. Then the floor fell away. I must have blacked out. When my head cleared, I was outside. Alone.
Well, it makes sense in a kind of situation like that. I mean, being trapped in a collapsing building is very terrifying.
Green preserve us. First Archdruid Raval and now my father. My father's under all that rubble. Please, you have to help me. There must be survivors. Why are you just standing there?
Because they're gone. There's nothing we can do.
No, you're wrong. You must be. Stand there if you like, but I won't abandon them. I refuse to leave them. My father, Archdruid Raval, even Archdruid Alec, all gone. This can't be. How could this happen? Small comfort to the survivors. And to the dead. Apologies, my friend. I need a moment to collect myself. There are things to do, but I saw Sarah Vane go toward the gate. Find her before she vanishes. We could still use her help.
What will let me sit to talk to her?
Well, you won the day. The city is safe. Doesn't feel much like a victory, though, does it?
It's more like a bittersweet victory because even though we
I doubt he's faring well.
Because even though we won, we also lost.
Deepest. I'll try not to celebrate Nalos' demise too loudly. My people are like a pack of wild dogs. With a strong leader to guide us, we'll fight to our last breath. But without one, our fury dissipates. Once Sea Lord Nalos fell and the Fire Songs abandoned them, the remaining Dreadsails fled. You've bigger things to worry about than my intentions, but the Lordling is right. You do need me. Look, you helped recover my ship and crew, helped me kill Nalos. Why don't you head to the castle? Check on the Lordling. I'm not going anywhere. Death should never make anyone happy. Sea Lord Nalos had to die. Simple as that. Am I glad that my blade tasted his blood at the end? Yes. I had a vow to fulfill, and now it's done. To King Orgnum, yes. And to my brother. I hope Nalos saw my brother's face as we cut him down. Now go take care of your own, mercenary. I'm sure the Lordling could use a friend right now.
Please, I'm looking for Dame Fada. She was with the knights protecting the cathedral district during the attack.
We're still sorting this all out. As soon as I have news about Dame Fada, I'll send word to you.
I got Sir Stefan to return to the castle. Talk to me before you go see him. Horrible. So much death, so much suffering. Young Stefan lost 2 fathers today, and the city lost even more. I keep asking myself why I survived when so many others perished.
Survivor's guilt.
But I wanted to talk to you before you go in to see Sir Stefan. That is unclear. He lost a father today, as well as a mentor that was just as precious to him. We may have won this battle, but Archdruid Orlaith has all 3 sacred seeds. Speak with Stefan.
But even though they have all 3 sacred seeds, they do not have free, and if they don't have free, there's the seeds are no use to them.
There you are. I apologize for my behavior earlier.
I was out fighting when the cathedral collapsed. I've never heard such a sound. And the quiet that came after. It was like drowning. So many druids lost their lives. And the archdruids, they didn't deserve this. Tava's breath, what a mess.
So much death and destruction this day. I can't believe my father and Archdruid Raval are gone. 2 men who shaped me. Snuffed out like 2 candles in a strong wind. And now Archdruid Orlaith has all 3 seeds. By the green, what are we to do?
Well, they've broken off the siege, at least, so... And Sea Lord Nylos is dead.
That's some good news. Focusing on what we've won rather than what we've lost is the only way to not fall into despair. Vastir still stands, safe because of our efforts. And though we've been dealt a terrible blow, all hope is not lost. By honoring the legacy of my 2 mentors, my father and Archdruid Raval. Now that Vastir is safe, we can concentrate on stopping the Fire Song. But before that, you helped save my city from utter ruin. Take this with my heartfelt thanks. Dozens of people lie dead in the cathedral's rubble, including my father. I know I must carry on. Yet Archdruid Orlaith, she also took my mentor, the person I counted on my whole life. She murdered Raval. We must end Orlaith's madness.
Oh, we will. We'll get revenge for what she did.
I can't leave Vastir. Someone has to pick up the pieces, and that responsibility now falls on me. Find Druid Laurel. She needs to know that Archdruids Raval and Elik are dead. That Orlaith and the Fire Song have the sacred seeds. She told us as the cathedral collapsed. She's going to proclaim herself the new Druid King. But while she has the seeds, she still needs the sower. Free has a part to play in all this, but they'll need your help. Find them, friend. Keep them safe. Laurel and Free remained at Glimmertarn to direct Stonelore stragglers and to avoid the Fire Song. Make speed, friend. If Archdruid Orlaith seeks the sower mentioned in the dream, both Laurel and Free are in danger. I can't bear to lose Laurel, too. As much as I want to confront Archdruid Orlaith at your side, I have responsibilities. I'm heir to my father's title and his duties. From this day forth, I must think of the people of Galen first. They need to see that House Mornard still stands. Is there anywhere I can guarantee Free safety? Archdruid Orlaith laid siege to Vastir to get the sacred seeds. She will come for Free. I trust Laurel to make sure Free isn't easy to find, but that puts Laurel in danger too. Yes, of course. Laurel is a close friend. I doubt Orlaith would harm Free. She thinks she needs the spirit. But we saw how Orlaith deals with anyone who interferes with her ambitions. I don't want to see Laurel share Revol's fate.
Damn, all the Archdruids are gone now. And they all have three sacred seeds, which means that is also bad news. But because they don't have Free, everything should be fine. So we got a lot of work to do. So we got a lot against us. But knowing that, I'm pretty sure we will stop them. We have to. Why does it keep taking me back to this quest? This is not the quest story I am on. I am on a Fire Song. Ooh, I love that dragon. That is a really nice dragon.
Friend, what news of Vastir? Why are the spirits of the island in such
The forest sings a song of grief this day. A rain of tears and hurt. The Fire Song have lost their way. How can I help them hear the song?
The very spirits all around us cry out in fear and sorrow. Even Free says they sense a change in the sacred seeds. Tell me about the battle in Vastir. Is Stefan all right? I fear something terrible has happened.
Stefan's fine, but Count Menard, Archdruids, they were killed.
Archdruid Reval is dead? I knew something had gone wrong. The spirits of nature that surround Glimmertarn were acting so strangely. But if the Archdruids are dead, What happened to the sacred seeds?
Oh, Orlith took them after killing the Archdruids.
Blight and damnation. Free told me they sensed the seeds stirring, moving. I couldn't think of any good reason to account for that, and neither could Free. But what about Vastir? Does the city still stand?
Oh, it stands. It's still there.
At least something good has come of all this. But poor Stefan. His father wasn't a friend to the Druids, but he mostly left us alone, unlike some of his predecessors. Free said they felt the seeds calling. Maybe they can help us track them down.
That is true. They do have connection to the seeds, so no doubt it wouldn't be hard for them to track where the sacred seeds went with Orlith.
I knew this had to do with the prophecy, the dream of Kasserine. But for anyone to proclaim themselves the Druid King, even an Archdruid, it's just unheard of. That isn't how it's supposed to work. Talk to Free. See if they still sense the seeds. I don't know. And our other Archdruids died in the attack on the Dreyfa. At some point, I'll need to send for an Elder or Archdruid from High Isle. But for now, we're on our own. In the meantime, I'll do my best to lead the way Reval taught me.
That which dreamed through seasons uncounted now awakens. The sacred seeds sing to me. Together now, they find their voice. They tell me to come to them. Soon, I must answer. You do not hear their song? I hear it. Yes, I can guide you to the seeds. They are my purpose. I cannot be kept from my purpose. Bound. Yet, there's choice. What is your purpose?
Well, in this case, right now, my purpose is to stop Orlith and return the seeds to you.
In the direction of the rising sun. The point on the isle where that first happens. I will help you find the seeds and keep them safe until crown, staff, and gauntlet must flower. That time is soon. It is not for me to tell seeds not to grow. Go, friend, toward the sunrise, toward the song. I will walk with Druid Laurel, and we shall meet you by the sanctum of the last Druid King, Ivyheim. No, before they were distant, quiet, whispers and dreams. Now that the seeds are together, they stir again. They are finding their voices, remembering what they are, calling out to me. Seeds cannot unsprout, even if I ask them nicely. The seeds are together. I do not think they will want to part again, not before crown, staff, and gauntlet are regrown. If this is the appointed season, the seeds will grow. If it is not, no power can make them act against their nature. It would be wrong for Orlaith to take crown, staff, and gauntlet. Bad. But it is also wrong to deny growth when the season is upon them. How can I choose between wrongs? I have not learned to do that.
Go on ahead. Free and I will meet you near Ivyheim.
Ah, so that's where Ivyheim is. Back in that same area where I've been before.
Fire song coming and going as bold as you please. Orlaith is up to something.
We are close. The seeds sing loudly here. Yet the hearts of the Druids in this place are dark, filled with death and hate. They do not...
Oh, you stupid enemy! Ruining a conversation!
We are close. The seeds sing loudly here. Yet the hearts of the Druids in this place are dark, filled with death and hate. They do not hear the song. Speak with Druid Laurel. She will know what to do.
Alright.
Be careful. There are more Fire Song Druids here than I expected. Archdruid Orlaith must be planning something big to bring this many of her circle from Ivalon. Free senses the seeds within the Veil. After all the trouble Orlaith caused to get them, she won't let them out of her sight. There's a door at the heart of Ivyheim. A place of the Druid King. It hasn't been opened in centuries. Maybe she's there? The Ivy Throne, or so the legends say, where the last Druid King held court. If she really seeks to become the new king, that's a good place to start. You and Free check out the door while I scout the rest of the Vale. I'll catch up with you later. While I take a look around the rest of the Vale, you and Free find the door to the Ivy Throne. It's east of here, almost to the coast. We need to find Archdruid Orlaith and recover the sacred seeds. Good luck, friend, and guard Free well. For all my time studying the history of Druid King Kasserine, that's been one of my primary questions. Is the Ivy Throne a metaphor? Is there an actual throne, like the one High King Emmerich sits upon? We just don't know for sure. Because so many of our records have been lost. The Druids were almost wiped out a number of times in our history, and the Druid King's sanctum in Ivyheim has been sealed since his death. No one has passed through that door in countless seasons.
Damn, that must have been a very long time if that's the case.
We shouldn't take any chances. Orlaith has accomplished things we never expected. If she made her way to the Ivy Throne, or whatever waits behind that door, we need to find out. And Free might sense something, like they did at Cloage.
The seeds are all together now. Close. Just beyond the old stones dreaming in this vale.
We did it!
And that is not the way, because that is a lava.
The throne hall remains closed, Archdruid. The seeds won't open the door.
We've wasted enough time here. I must return to Ivalon. Use every druid we brought here and find the sower. The seeds must be regrown.
The seeds. Gone. So close, but now out of reach. Archdruid understands nothing. The seeds cannot be commanded. They must be asked, invited. I sense another song here, very old. It calls to me. Long ago, mortal hands taught the stones of this place a song. A promise. A greeting. Not a song for mortals. A song for me. I must look upon the door in the hillside. Yes, the sealed door that Laurel spoke of. The door the fire song Archdruid could not open. At the top of these steps. The song of this place calls to me. There must be a way inside. Let us find it. Locked by ancient power, but the stones sing me the key. Find the 3 druid stones nearby and wake them, moral friend.
Oh, need to talk to Free first.
Listen to the song only I can hear. Find the 3 druid stones and awaken them. On the hills around us, search north, west, find, turn. Then the door will open. Open for me. Yes, friend of Laurel. Powerful magic anchored by druid stones. I hear them. They are not far. Find the stones and awaken them. 2 north, 1 west. Let them know I am here. Then the door will open for me. The song is not for Archdruid or Laith. It is for me. The door will not open for anyone. It is waiting for me. Come, Laurel friend. Help Free awaken the druid stone.
Laurel friend or floral friend? Get it?
Wants to tell me.
One stone down. 2 more to go.
Stone awakens. The song grows louder.
Oh, that's just rude, plants. I'm trying to help you.
The door calls to me. Laurel friend, the door should open for me now.
Okay, all 3 pillars are active. Let us head on inside.
All these long seasons, the door has waited just for me. Let us go inside, friend of Laurel.
Ivy Haim.
I have never been here, yet it feels familiar. These stones were told to remember King Kasserine and to wait for me. Yes, the song is louder in here, more insistent. It wants to fulfill its purpose, like me, like the seas. The song is from King Kasserine's season, but it is not from the Druid King. Not exactly. A little. His voice calling me from the green. The song of his magic, strong and good. He gave me into the care of the weirds before my eyes ever opened to the light of this world. They tended me while I dreamed, until the fire song woke me. Understanding. I was summoned to quicken the seeds, crown, staff, and gauntlet, but I do not know why King Kasserine made them sleep. So how can I know when to wake them? We should explore. Learn. I will follow you. The song I feel in these old stones, it comes from somewhere ahead. We should keep going. Explore. Listen. Learn. I sense spirits called from the green, bound into the shapes of fawns and darker forms to defend this place. They may not know me. They have waited a very long time, forgotten themselves and grown wild. Be careful, Laurel friend.
Okay, so they're not actual fawns, they just took the form of fawns. But I think I'm gonna end things here for the day. We've been going for 5 hours, and to be honest, I am getting sleepy a bit. So, and we have done a lot today. We got a lot of quests, side quests, and story done on Fire Song. So I say today was a good day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take us on over to chat. We're gonna list somebody first to raid, and do stick around because you will be getting extra channel points from the raid. Oof. We certainly did got a lot done today. Definitely, I would consider this a good day. Now, while I look somebody first to raid, let me give you guys your raid messages so you guys can copy them. Let me. Okay. This one is for subs. Even though it doesn't show, I've been going for 5 hours, but I have, because we had a little break in it because of OBS. So that one is for subs, and this one is for non-subs. Give you guys a chance to copy that. And if you like join the Discord, here is linked to the Discord. I do post when I go live, any changes in the schedule, plus any 3D modeling I'm working on. So if you guys like to join the Discord, there is the link. Now let me see who we got on tonight, and we will raid one of them. Hmm. I'm wondering, I wonder if I can raid Danny today. Maybe it will let me raid him today. Because I don't know why the setting would not let me raid him. But let's see, maybe if I can raid him today. And this setting will not allow me to raid. That really sucks. Let's see. Who shall raid today? Oh, Moose Sheep's on. Well, I think we'll raid her today. Yeah, let's go raid Moose Sheep. She's really nice. I really have been enjoying her streams, and so I think we'll raid Moose Sheep today. Moose Sheep today. Sorry if I butchered her name. Sometimes it's hard for me to properly pronounce names. Once I get used to the name, then I know how to pronounce them. So let me see if we can raid her today. That no. All right. Right. Okay. As soon as everything is set up. No. Okay, raid has been started. I want to thank everybody who came to the stream today and for the follows. I want to I hope you all enjoyed watching me play Elder Scrolls Online today, working on the Fire Song chapter. We certainly got a lot done today. We did some side quests and we got a lot done in the story. Plus, I was not expecting that turn of events where the Archdruid we get killed, but it may be dire. But I know I'll beat the boss, and we will find out what happens at the end next time for Elder Scrolls. I am going to be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be playing tomorrow because I did finish, Dishonored, Death of the Outsider, and I've also finished Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I'm going to look through my library and see what I got to play tomorrow. Though then again, maybe I could play the Outer Worlds because I do plan on playing Honkai Star Rail on Friday since they've added new stuff to the story. But I'll see what I'll do when we get to that. But the raid's about to send you guys on over. So with that, I'm going to say good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever's your time zone. Everybody, thank you for coming to the stream today, and I'll see everybody later.